Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of dating apps. There's so many good things about them. That is a negative thing about them.
Throughout the course of your adult life, usually you meet an average of 11 people. When you meet 4, 5, and 6, it's probably the best time in your life to meet somebody.
They're less likely to commit in many cases because there's the opportunity to find something better.
You used to spend 10 to 90 minutes per day on dating apps. This is what the research shows. The most popular dating apps like Tinder see a higher usage, with people logging on like 11 times per day, spending roughly 7 to 9 minutes per session. With dating apps making it so easy to compare potential matches, do you think this has made people more judgmental or selective in ways that they wouldn't be in real life?
I do. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of dating apps. I think they allow you to meet people that you would never meet otherwise.
Agreed.
They open up the world literally to you if you want. There's so many good things about them. That is a negative thing about them. There's so much research about the paradox of choice, meaning that if somebody has more choices, they are ultimately, research shows, less satisfied with the choice that they make than if they had fewer choices. They do it in like supermarkets with like, there's like a study about jelly.
They're literally calling it shopping for love. Like that's
Yeah.
the paradox of choice is kind of like morphing into this like shopping for love situations.
Yeah. So that is definitely true. It is definitely true that the idea that there could be somebody better if I just keep swiping is making people, I think, maybe not judgier, but I think less certain. They're less likely to commit in many cases because there's the opportunity to find something better. Like I do think that's true. And I think dating apps are a great tool. I think both things can be true.
Did you see the study? I don't know if Erica Edden told us this, but throughout the course of your adult life, usually you meet an average of 11 people. And
Yeah, what's that?
once you get towards person 4, 5, and 6, that's usually like 1, 2, and 3, you're figuring out who you like and you know who you are.
Yeah, I've heard that.
When you meet 4, 5, and 6, it's probably the best time in your life to meet somebody. And then when you have all these options, once you get past 6 and you get all the way to 11, you then look back and go, wow.
6.
Not that I've ran out of people, but no one's as good as 4, 5, and 6, and I've kind of missed the boat.
It was Dr. Kaushik Ram who told us that, and he was a psychologist. He was a neuroscientist.
No, it was the Harvard guy. Now that you mention it, before you, but
Yeah, there's something about how like once you hit that point, the next person who is as good as that, that's who you should pick. Like that's like what I recall. That
yeah, that makes sense.
So, and I do think it's like as you keep going, and then what makes it even shittier is that then you're like, well, now I've waited for 11 people. I might as well keep waiting. And then it gets worse, and then it gets worse, and then you're like, well, now I'm this age, or now, and you get in your head about it even more.